Hello everyone, welcome back to Bridge is for Everyone. My name's Jad. This is topic 10 in the extension series. The topic for this video is the law of total tricks. The law of total tricks applies to competitive bidding. Competitive bidding is where both sides are bidding. This can be a challenging situation, especially for less experienced players. Let's see exactly why by looking at an example. This is board EA1. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 7 high card points and 1 long point for a total of 8 points. Your only short suit is a doubleton, so your hand is balanced, and your only biddable suit is diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 1 spade and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 21 points and 5 or more spades. You have a fit with partner's major suit, so you revalue your hand. You replace your 1 long point with 1 dummy point. Your hand is still valued at 8 points. You make the standard response for a fit and 6 to 9 points. You bid 2 spades. West bids 3 hearts. Partner passes and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner sees little likelihood of making a game contract. That limits partner's hand to a maximum of 16 points. You need to make a decision. Should you bid 3 spades or just pass? How do you decide? It's time to apply the law of total tricks. Let's look at when, how, and why to use it. There are a few conditions on when you should use the law of total tricks. First, you need to have a suit fit with partner. Second, you need to be in a competitive auction. And third, your opponents must have the high bid in the auction so far. If all these conditions are met, you need to know how to use the law of total tricks. This is relatively straightforward. You calculate the number of cards that your partnership has in your preferred trump suit. This is the number of trumps you would hold if you won the auction. The law of total tricks says the number of trumps is equal to the maximum number of tricks you should bid. Now, let's look at why you would use the law of total tricks. There are 2 possible outcomes. First, at this level, you have a reasonable chance to make your contract. It helps prevent you from overbidding. And second, if you go down, it is very likely to be a worthwhile sacrifice. Now, let's return to the auction and put the law of total tricks into play. You check the 3 requirements that apply to the law of total tricks. You have a fit with partner. Both partnerships are bidding, so you are in a competitive auction. And your opponents have the current high bid, 3 hearts. You apply the law of total tricks. You add your 3 spades to partner's 5 for a total of 8 spades. Your maximum bid should be to win 8 tricks. That is, a bid at the 2 level. In this case, the law of total tricks says that you should not bid 3 spades. You cannot compete further in the auction. You pass to end the auction. The contract is 3 hearts by West. You will be defending against West's unsupported overcall. Now, let's look at another board. This is board EA2. This time, you are the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 13 high card points and 1 long point for a total of 14 points. Your only short suit is a doubleton, so your hand is balanced. And your only biddable suit is diamonds. You apply the rules for opening the bidding. You bid 1 diamond. West passes, partner bids 2 diamonds, and East overcalls with a bid of 2 spades. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner raised your diamond suit to the 2 level. Partner does not have a biddable major suit, but does have 6 to 9 points and 4 or more diamonds. You add partner's maximum of 9 points to your 14 for a total of no more than 23. This is not nearly enough for a game, especially in a minor suit. If East had passed, you would have passed. But should you bid 3 diamonds? You apply the law of total tricks to help you decide. Your partnership has a fit in diamonds. Both sides are bidding, and your opponents have the current high bid of 2 spades. You add your 5 diamonds to partner's minimum of 4. Your partnership has at least 9 diamonds. The law of total tricks says you can bid to win 9 tricks. This means you can bid to the 3 level. You bid 3 diamonds. West passes, partner passes, and East passes to end the auction. The contract is 3 diamonds by South. This is a good contract and should give you a positive score. If you had passed, your opponents may well have succeeded in their contract. Now, let's look at another board. This is board EA3. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 7 high card points and 1 long point for a total of 8 points. Your only short suit is a doubleton, so your hand is balanced. And your only biddable suit is diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 2 hearts, and East overcalls 2 spades. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid is a weak 2 bid. It shows a maximum of 12 points and a long, strong suit of at least 6 cards. You apply the standard rule for responding to a weak opening bid. You count your quick tricks. The king of partner's suit counts as 1 quick trick. The king of diamonds counts as half a quick trick. You have a total of 1.5 quick tricks. This is well short of the minimum of 3 you need for a standard bid. But you may meet the requirements to bid under the law of total tricks. Let's check. You have a fit with partner's heart suit. Both partnerships have bid, so you are in a competitive auction. And your opponents have the current high bid, 2 spades. You add your 3 hearts to partner's minimum of 6 for a total of 9 hearts. This is equivalent to a bid at the 3 level. The law of total tricks tells you to make the cheapest possible bid in hearts, but not to bid higher than the 3 level. You bid 3 hearts. And West passes. Partner doesn't know if your bid was based on quick tricks or the law of total tricks, but it doesn't matter. Partner will not bid again in either case. They pass. and east passes to end the auction. The contract is 3 hearts by north. This may be a makeable contract, a good sacrifice, or a poor score. You don't know which, but this is bridge, so you can't always be right. Your goal is to be right as often as possible. The law of total tricks is fully compatible with everything else I have covered on this channel. Although it is not strictly necessary, I recommend discussing its use with partner prior to play. But you must be aware that if your law of total tricks bid could be interpreted as a standard bid, then it will be. Do not use the law of total tricks to make a bid which would mislead your partner. There is no need to list the law of total tricks on your system card. It is another example of formalized good judgment. I use the law of total tricks myself and find it to be very useful. I highly recommend using it when you feel ready. This video explained the law of total tricks, specifically when to use it, how to use it, and why you should use it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, this is Jad reminding you that bridge is for everyone.